Yes.
Long Christmas holidays. Islands galore.
Colorful Jeeps.
Colorful Jeeps and many
Pearls.
many pearls, volcanic explosions, huge feasts every day.
Every day, singing and having fun.
What could
drinking alcohol?
What could be such an Elysian paradise?
Hanging out in the malls.
Going to the malls. That's exactly right.
Playing basketball.
Sending way too many text messages. Where could this place possibly be? You guessed it. It's the Philippines.
The Philippines, people.
You gotta love the Philippines.
Yes, you gotta love the Philippines and the people of the Philippines. So, I mean, we just said a bunch of fun stuff, and we're all like laughing and smiling, and it just seems like that seems to be the whole. I bet they're sarcastic too. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. And they're also so like ridiculously polite, like almost over polite.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Where it's like, can you just dish me a little rude?
Yeah,
you know?
They probably are secretly thinking it inside, and so that's the over nice.
Yeah,
but I bet like close friends, they're just ragging on each other all the time.
They're like, we're gonna legitimately kill them with kindness.
Yes.
If the volcano doesn't get them, we will.
We will. Yeah, exactly.
No,
they have a huge river too.
They have the longest subterranean river, so underground river. Anywhere in the world.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they have this, and so there's a lot of cool things about the Philippines. We just want to do a cultural shout out on this episode. You know, Tartle is about human beings,
right?
So when we look at our users, and we have a bunch of users in the Philippines, you know, they have you got to respect the place and the people for what it is.
Yes,
and we think it's really interesting to talk about the Philippines because it's akin to the people that are there, and we want to show that we appreciate the culture. And just as much as they appreciate using the system that we've created for them.
Yeah, and if somebody is in the Philippines and they're looking at like trying to understand Tartle, we've done some studies and different things like that. I know privacy is a concern.
Yep.
You know, but being able to come on to Tartle and sign up and get paid for the data that you're using, whether it's Facebook or whatever it may be.
Yeah, we know all of our Filipino friends. All of you are on Facebook.
Yes.
Every single one of you. And you're just creating all of this profit for one company, and you're not sharing in it.
No,
you know, everybody wants a little bit of an economic gain, and you're giving it all away.
Yes.
You know, geez, Philippines, you spend all that money on Christmas gifts. Well, something's got to subsidize it.
Yes,
subsidize it with your data.
Yes.
You know, and the Philippines is really trying to grow. Like you and I both know, aside from Manila, you said Cebu is the new tech place.
Yeah, there's like a big IT park there, and
you know, it's the economy's truly trying to expand, and there's a great wealth of resources there. So it's fantastic to see that they're taking the steps in the right direction that not only matches with their culture, but to elevate themselves. You know, they want to be a part of the world. Everybody wants to feel developed.
Yes.
You know, and you know, the Philippines, there's a lot of flavor down there, and you know, things are starting to mix, and there's a lot of Western ideologies that have crept over, but the culture itself is really, really neat. And I think one of the coolest things are those Jeepers. What are they called?
Yeah. They're like, so, I mean, it's basically like a bus, but dude, the colors on those and the creativity.
And they use like, you know, fabrication of multiple different large vessels and like put them on this thing, but it's a majority of the public transportation that people use.
Yeah. When, after we go into their pretty hit, we got to get a Tartle one of those.
Yeah. We got to dress them up. We'll ship you guys over a Tartle one, or you paint it up for us.
Yeah. We would love that. Yeah.
You know,
if there's an owner of one of those Jeeps, get in touch with us.
Yeah, please get in touch with us. You know, one of our employees at Tartle, their spouse is Filipino. And so I had gone over to the house, and I mean, it's just like 3 or 4 people. And I'm like, well, you know, where did so-and-so go? Oh, they're cooking. I'm like, are you kidding me? They've been working all day. I mean, like, oh, yeah, they're like, yeah, it's just a cultural thing. You work all day, and then you come back, and you just continue to cook and keep working. Doesn't stop.
That's awesome.
So she comes back out, and there is just this mountain of food. I'm like, oh, my goodness. They're like, every day is a feast here for us. And it's funny to watch, like, that culture come around. It's like they're so welcoming. It's so warm. You know, they want to feed you, you know, like really sharing the happiness, keep you entertained, karaoke, whatever the thing might be.
Yes,
you know,
just fun. Yeah.
It's all there.
Right.
And so it's great to, from like a personal standpoint, to connect with that culture.
Yeah, and we would love to have you guys sign up on tartle.co.
Yeah.
You can go there. You can like we said, legit get paid for your data.
Yeah,
and you can use PayPal because I know that's popular.
You guys like PayPal over there, which is great. That's a new addition that we brought on for flexibility in the system. Or if you want to live in crypto, you can choose to do so.
Yeah, cryptocurrency.
And, if everybody's on their cell phone all day, you guys send a lot of text messages, my Filipino friends. So, if you're going to be on the phone, make sure the phone's paying you back.
Yes, exactly. 100%.
And on top of that, the Philippines is really trying to develop. If there are causes you care about in the Philippines, you can share your data towards those specific causes. I think that's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So when you have the collective power of 110 million people having their focus on one specific thing, think about how much change can happen so quick. How the Philippines as a country can effectuate that change so that they can improve their quality of life.
Yeah,
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. And like I said, make sure you guys go to tartle.co, TARTLE.co.
Yep, and get started.
Sign up and get started. And we would love to, if you are a business leader in the community and you'd like to purchase data, you can also do that. If you own a business and you want to purchase data, we'd be more than happy to have that conversation with you.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys.